Hello everybody and welcome back to Imagination Productions. Today I'm here with another Avatar The Last Airbender video for you. This video will be all about what if Avatar The Last Airbender had a fourth season. I'll be splitting this video up into 4 sections to cover 4 things that I'd want in the new season. 1. What happened to Zuko's mother. 2. Toph's metal bending school. 3. Coping with war aftermath. And finally, the beginning of Republic City. Now before I really begin, I just want to make one point really clear. I know that they're not going to make a 4th season. This is just me thinking if they did, this is what I would love to see in it. I know that they're not going to make it. This is just a fun video. So don't leave a bunch of comments saying, oh, they're not going to make another one. This video is stupid. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get on with the video. Let's start off with what happened to Zuko's mother. For anyone who watched the last episode of the series knows exactly why this would fit so perfectly. In case you haven't seen it or you just simply forgot it, I'll catch you up to speed. After Aang took away Ozai's bending abilities, he was sent to prison and was visited by Zuko, who ended the conversation with, "Where is my mother?" This was the best setup for a new season, and a comic that came out a few years later called The Search. This plotline would follow Zuko and the gang in their attempts to find Zuko's mother. Since I don't want to spoil what happened to Zuko's mother, I won't say what happens, but if you want to know more, check out my video on the life of Ursa. This is a very interesting story that would be amazing to see on screen. This story would also help satisfy fans who want to know more about Azula, because in the comic, you get to see how far she was driven into insanity. Let's move on to Toph's metal bending school. For this storyline, it would primarily focus on Toph. It would begin with Toph wanting to help earthbenders reach the best they could be, by teaching them the art of metal bending. She would go around and find a few students like Hotun, Penga, and the Dark One. It would follow her finding the school in Yudao. While there, she would boss around the students and help them learn the best they could. She would have to face a few obstacles, like in the comics when a firebending master tries to kick them out, and they had to fight for their school. This would be great for people who really want to know more about Toph and her story, and more about metal bending. Next, there would need to be a lot about aftermath of the war. This would definitely be the main focus of the season, as it's probably the biggest topic, and there is so much more that they could do with it. They would take the story from the comics where there's a war between the Fire and the Earth Nation about who would have to leave a village, the Fire Nation or the Earth Nation. Another thing they could add would be to create a terrorist group against the Fire Nation. They would be rising up and punishing the Fire Nation the way that they thought it would be right, not the way Aang thought it would be right. This is something that I feel should have been acknowledged in some sort of way in the original anime. Even if it wasn't a whole season, maybe just like one episode at the end of the series, just kind of talking about what's gonna happen after this, and how they still have a long way to go to restore balance to the world. The final thing that I think should be in the 4th season would be the beginning of Republic City. This would be a great storyline to cover. Not only would it be a great bridge from Atla to Alok, it would be very interesting to see how it began. This is yet again something that was sort of covered in the comics, but I feel would make a great 4th season. So this is what I think should be in the 4th season of Avatar The Last Airbender. Before I get bombarded with comments, I want to make one thing clear again. I know that they are not going to make another season. That ship has sailed, sadly, and is not coming back. These were just some things that I think would have been great for a 4th season if they did make one. With all that out of the way, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of my 4th season. Did you like my ideas? Do you have any better ideas? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.